Before we get into this video, I just want to give a quick shout out to my guy, Kyle Grime Badges. If you need any badges or overall for your player grinded, hit him up. The link to his Twitter will be down below in the description. What's good, Duke Nation? It's your boy, Coach Duke, back with another video. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the leaks from Community Day, man, for NBA 2K20. A ton of YouTubers went out there, including Cole the Man, Annoying, Hank the Tank, Hollywood, Poor Boy Sin, Duke Dennis, I'm Davis, and a bunch more. And I know a bunch of other YouTubers have already given their opinions, but this is my version on it, what I've heard and what I've deciphered from it. So pretty much first, I'm going to start with the MyPlayer builder breakdown. There's a new MyPlayer builder in NBA 2K20. So I'm just going to give you like the step-by-step of what it's going to be from what I've heard. So first, you're going to choose your position, and then you'll be brought to a screen where there are colors that correspond with 4 attribute classes. So pretty much it's like the pie chart that Annoying was talking about when he went in first in the first group. So the 4 colors are blue for finishing, green for shooting, yellow for playmaking, and red for defense. So depending on what you choose, it'll limit the cap limit for different stats. And this year, it's not picking archetypes. You're picking what you want to be your main attribute. So you pretty much have a full range of, what you want to do with your player this year. So after this, you will choose your physical profile, and that's divided into the 3 choices of strong, even, and fast. And then from this, you will determine your player's speed, acceleration, vertical, and strength. And obviously, all that varies based on your height and weight. So pretty much it's all up to you this year on that kind of stuff. And then it'll bring you to a second screen, and this is the attributes and badges screen. So based on what you choose in the first screen, you will have a cap for each attribute. So the game will give you 439 attribute potential points, I think it's called. That's what I saw on Twitter. So you will have these to add to the cap for each attribute from the previous choices from the first screen. And once you use all of your points, the attribute caps for each attribute will be final. And then from here, you'll go to your badge upgrade points. That will be based on the points that you have for each attribute. So whatever attribute you upgrade, you will get badge upgrade points. So like, for example, if you used attributes for shooting badges, you will get like shooting badges for 3-point shooting attributes. Same thing for defending. You'll get defending badges for defending attributes and so forth. And also, I also heard that there isn't going to be like a limit on the number of badges, which is kind of interesting. So you can really go crazy. Like, it's crazy. But on the third screen, you'll be brought to a screen where it shows your player's name based on like what NBA players would have in MYCAREER. So based on like the attributes that you chose, it'll compare you to an NBA player that fits your style of play that you decided. And then obviously here you'll select your height, your weight, and your wingspan like normal 2Ks. And also the very interesting thing about this year's MyPlayer builder, before you even make your player and make it final, you'll be able to test your build's attributes from 60 overall to 99 overall, which is just really cool, man. I think that's really going to be a big help this year for a lot of people making their build. So everyone's build is going to be really solid, and no one's build is going to be the same. You won't see many or any at all similar builds. Everyone's build is going to be unique, so that's very cool about this year. But another big thing about this year that changed was the takeover, obviously. So there's no double takeover this year. No double takeover. As you can see on the screen right now, this is an example of the takeover for a shot creator. So pretty much you will choose between shot creating, playmaking, or slashing takeover if you do decide to make a shot creator. And this is similar for each position. But according to Annoying, it doesn't work like if you make a pure rim, you won't have sharpshooting takeover. A lot of people thought that. They're like, oh, all right, bet. I'll just make a lockdown or a rim and then just activate sharpshooting takeover. No, it's not like that. It's going to be similar to the build. So you'll have a choice between either 2 or 3 takeovers depending on, the caps that you increase when you decide your attributes. And then it'll bring you to a 4th and final screen, and this screen talks about the badges. So there's over 20 new badges in the game. I believe there's over 80 badges in 2K20. 20 of them, I think over 20 of them actually are new. So that's crazy. I'm not going to get into the specifics of every single badge, but y'all see that in the demo in a couple of days, and more details about that. And then lastly, I'm just going to touch on some other important information that was released by the content creators on Community Day based on some tweets that they tweeted out. So the first thing I'm going to touch on is obviously a big concern with many competitive players in the community like myself is the delaying and holding servers during events. So this is for people that play stage, even park. I've seen parks get cleared this year many times, but this is mainly for the stage players and people that are trying to win events like myself. I'm really trying to win some events this year, but it's pretty much impossible unless you don't have a delayer on your team or, you do a certain method to win. And like, I'm a competitive player. I want to try to win events legit. I don't want to have to, go through delaying and holding servers. So Flight, I'm sure everyone knows Flight. He's been going crazy this year on Twitch with his hilarious streams, getting trolled in game chat. But he tweeted, I asked the head of gameplay producer for NBA 2K20 about delaying being fixed in Park, and he stated, it's still a serious issue we are fixing every day, but we will be stricter about catching people who do it this year. So, that's still very fishy. That's an answer I expected from the 2K devs. They would have to put a VPN on their servers, and I don't think they're going to be able to do that. They can do it with the money and, resources they have, but I don't think they're going to do that. I think they're just saying that to cover themselves, so they're going to be, stricter on people that do it. But I guarantee you the people that do it, most of them will not get caught, if any. But, I guess it's a step in the right direction, so who knows, hopefully. But then my guy Hollywood TW tweeted, post-takeover animations are gone, hashtag NBA 2K20, bro. And this is huge because I know for a lot of inside centers like myself, guarding a post scorer this year was so toxic, especially if they're running a lineup like post lock and the lock and shoot. But this is more for the takeover. When post scorers got takeover, they could just shove defenders out of the way, push them off, dunk on them, like do spin moves that just break their back and make them just fall to the ground. Like, it was the most unguardable animations. You pretty much have to flick your left stick up. Not your left stick. You have to flick up your right stick or spam dance animations and then just jump at the right time and guess. But other than that, it was pretty much too OP. It was pretty much impossible to guard. But that is taken out, and the other takeover animations for post scorers are toned down a lot, so it should not be as difficult to stop them in takeover. So that is very good news for inside centers like myself. And then lastly, Annoying tweeted, there will be no more lying on greens. It's visible to everyone. So you can see all the players' bars when they shoot, everyone that you're playing against in your game. Whenever they take a shot, you can see their bar fill up. You can see if it's a white or if it's a green. And also, when you shoot a green, it flashes this year, which is pretty cool. But so yeah, now no more lying for greens. So all you trolls out there that fake greens all the time, there's no more of that, man. There's no more of that. But yeah, so like I said earlier, a lot of bigger YouTubers already dropped information on this, so I'm sure you guys have already seen all of them. But I just wanted to give my take out here on this. I was going to drop this video a day or two ago, but I wanted to make sure I had all the right information first and get it in my words. I didn't want to copy any other YouTubers. So, but if you guys made it to the end of this video, I want you guys to comment Duke Nation, all right? Duke Nation in the comment section so I can see who the Royals are, because I know a lot of you guys would be clicking on the video, dropping in a like, fast forwarding through it, and then just commenting. I want to see who my true Royals are. So if you are a true Royal and you watch from start to end, comment Duke Nation in the comment section so I can see. I would appreciate that. But make sure you guys all drop a like on this video. Let's get 100 likes on this video, and subscribe if y'all are new. And let me know in the comment section if you guys are a new sub. Just say I subbed, and I will shout you out in my next stream after I see your comment. All right, so I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'm out, man.